suckers in, man.
Big money bound.
Say, let her know, man.
Big money bound.
The kids, man. We got the kids, man. I like to have like paper towel to wrap my mask up in when I'm not using it, so it's not just sitting on like the floor just bare naked. And if you look on there, can y'all see that? Let me see. I want y'all to be able to see this. Right there, it says human, effective on. Come on, man. Get on that. Come on, now don't do this. Well, it says effective on human coronavirus strand. And everybody's like, yeah, they say they can kill corona, so they can kill coronavirus. But that's the human strand. The one that's like hurting everybody is the animal strand. When I say I'm scared, I'm scared. So, I'm back at work. This is my second night in a row working the ER. I'm not even calling it the ER position no more. Whenever I got ER, they say, Randy, what assignment you got? I say EG technician. Because that's all I'm going to be doing tonight is just EKGs, man. At 12 o'clock, RRTs take over EKGs. And them people just be calling and calling and calling and calling. And the person that leaves, the EKG tech that really leaves, they leave a list of like, oh, it's six EKGs pending for 12 o'clock, ordered at 12. So bro, off rip, I'm starting with 12. Off rip, I'm starting with 6 at 12 o'clock. Hey, man. Hey man, whatever. Like, I don't mind like working. I don't mind being a respiratory therapist, but I'm not the biggest fan of just going around doing EKGs. Last night I did like 13, 14 EKGs, and one of those was on a male. The rest of them was all females. So I gotta go ahead and ask people to help me be in a room while I put this on a patient, because I don't want to. I'm not trying to see nobody. I love Jody, man. I'm gonna leave it. I love Jody. I would say the only person on I want to see, but instead of saying, I'm just saying, I love Jody. I ain't gonna get too graphic with it, but I did that all last night, man. It's like, when you've been here for so long, you get that seniority role. Now they put you down in the ER, they put you in the units. I don't mind the units, but with that ER, you working in the ER. I had vents last night, I had breathing treatments last night, so I'm working in the ER, handling all that. And then on top of that, I'm doing EKGs. People call me from the floor for EKGs, can you come, can you come, can you come? And I'm telling them straight up, hey bro, hey, I'm covering the ER. I get there as soon as I can. When will you be here? ASAP. Now ASAP to you ain't mean right away. But to me, ASAP means as soon as possible. So you can take that how you want to take it. Like, you may think I'm, but to me, as soon as possible. ER, treatments, ventilators, EKGs, and then on top of EKGs, you also got to do ABGs throughout the hospital. If the ABG is ordered for a patient that's not receiving like no high flow, no BiPAP, or no ventilation. Not an event. So if they just on room air, nasal cannula, and the AB just ordered for that kind of patient, the ER person got to go and do it. When in Rome, we do as Romans, man. And just because, like, I'm leaving him and get another assignment, well, that don't mean it's gonna be better somewhere else. That don't mean that's gonna be better. But hopefully, I won't be doing ER and EKGs. Because when I'm headed, they told me, like, hey, man, our ER is extremely busy. Cool. Okay, you busy? I don't mind working. But if I'm doing RC work, I don't mind. Like, you can be busy as you want to be. Right? I can only do what I can do. So I'm not going, okay, y'all busy, all right? Like, I'm coming, when I do these travel assignments, like, I'm going there to help. I'm not coming there to be the savior and just going to take everything that's busy working. All y'all need is me. Nah, I'm helping. I'm helping the cause. I'm providing a little assistance. So don't think, because Randy come down, we need 14 therapists, so we got Randy, so this is the problem finna be solved. I can help. I don't know if I can solve it, but I can help. So I'm down here in the ER tonight. And I'm off tomorrow. Get to spend time with my son, my lady. But Jody Joe, man, she's so big on that gym. Jody Joe been like working out crazy. We've been like at that gym. I like working out. But Jody, she really came around and she really owned it. I remember Jody used to never want to work out. Never want to do nothing with like physical activity. Now,
man, love it. Good pull. That's 1. Don't let it drop. 2, 3. Good job. 4. Way to turn your hips.
keeping that gym, you start seeing the results. Shorty want to go in there every day, get ripped, get crazy. She want to do legs, she want to do stomach, she want to do back, she want to do abs. I like it though, man. I like that. That's my little gym partner, dog. Little Jody, that's my gym partner. When I came in, I had a patient that was on trach, that was ventilated and on the trach. So I go in there, I assess the patient. I see the patient need an Omniflex. An Omniflex is a device that goes from the trach to the ventilator connection. Without that Omniflex, it's on there stiff. Like this here is stiff. So the Omniflex, you provide like a little leeway, like a little wiggle room. Let me give you an example. This right here. This is an Omniflex. So this is connected to the trach, and this piece goes to the vent connection on the tubing. So you got room to like, it's bendable instead of it just being right here and everything stuck up with just the vent on the trach just stuck. It's real, that's real like rigid. But with this here, you got like some room to like, it's like, it's not as like, what's the word I'm looking for, dog? It's not as, what is the word I'm looking for, man? Y'all drop down in the comments. What is the word that I'm looking for? It's not as, y'all help me help y'all. And then, since I've been on vacation for a little minute, this is my first week back at work. Somebody done told me, man, that I had my homie here, who I knew from like another hospital. They don't let my dog go, man. My dog done got into it with them folks, like they telling us something about hurry up, do this, do that. Hey, I'm human, dog. I got 12 hours, y'all gotta take it easy. So I don't think they took too kindly to that. Man, my dog, he didn't hit my homie, bro. I didn't get to say goodbye, peace out. I was on vacation, my dog, I come back, my dog ain't here. But my homie only had like 2 weeks, like a week left. So they just let it go a week early. And until if I ever see my dog again, you feel me? Like it's I say my dog, but it's like it's an older lady who like saw me come up through like my grind towards respiratory therapy. Saw me be a transporter, saw me working in the ER. Told her I was gonna be a therapist like her. She was happy for me. The next thing you know, I'm a therapist. The next thing you know, I've been doing it 7 years, 8 years. The time just stopped, bro. That's my dog, though, man. Do I got a number? I don't know if I got a lady number, but I'm gonna go ahead and get to some chart and get some work done, man, before things get too crazy. The good thing about being a traveler, you get to use multiple charting systems. And what I see now is Epic is big everywhere. A travel contract I just got accepted for, they had like multiple people. It was like one position. From what I got, it was one position open because somebody left. But they had like multiple people apply for that position. But then they talked to me and they was asking me, okay, like, tell me about like your career in respiratory therapy. I'm telling them like, it's like, what vents do you know? I'm naming all the vents I know. Like, I don't been doing it so long, I know a lot of vents. What portable vents you know? Hey man, which one you got? They got the ones I use. And that's like, what systems are you familiar with? I'm like, I'm familiar with Epic, Cerner, and Meditech. I'm using Epic right now. I've been using that for like the last 3 years. You good with Epic? Could we use Epic? Yeah, I know Epic. But I only know Epic because I travel. In the state of Florida, this is the first hospital I'm at in the state of Florida where I use Epic. Everywhere else I use like Meditech or Cerner. I had never used Epic until I went to Texas. And that's the only time I used it was in Texas. Then I came here, I used it here as well. Like, so it's good. Like, traveling is good to give you like that well-rounded respiratory therapist like evolution. Like you really evolving like with the times. Like Meditech is like the oldest one running, man. And that's all I was on in one hospital. Then I got on Cerner. Cerner cool. Cerner and Epic's kind of similar. And now I'm on Epic. Like, it's like it's new at first, and then like once you know it, like you know it. So I'm en route to go and do an ABG. Even though I got the ER, I got a patient on the floor that need an ABG done. That's on room air, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this ABG. Like I was telling you, if the patient not on like a vent or anything like that, just on room air, nasal cannula, the ER person got to do the ABG. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna try to get me a little energy. I got this snack on the bright line. Surprisingly, I've only had to do, I did no EKG so far this 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a call for one to be done at exactly 2 o'clock. That's no problem. So no matter how many more I do tonight, if it starts at 2, it was a good night. Man, I don't know about this here, bro. I can eat like half of this. Train leave at 7:42. If y'all can see, it's 7:44, dog. Just leaving out of the ER, man. Oh. Just leaving out of the ER because I got like a intubation. Had to do an intubation at around 6:40, and I clock out at 6:23. Anybody who's been in those intubation situations know that take about 30 minutes. You got to get everything ready. You got to draw your mesh. You got to intubate the patient. You got to get a doctor his blades, his tool, and he won't glide scope, so you got to go find that. Put in a certain kind of like rigid stylet. You know. Oh, about to hurt me. The rigid stylet. Then you gotta secure the tube. You gotta get an x-ray. Had to reposition the tube. Man, it was just a lot of stuff I had to do, dog. That just, it held me over. And then the elevator was broke, so I couldn't get up to get a person report that was coming down. So I'm going up the stairs like, what do that? Bro, dude around the other side trying to bring down vents to the ER that's needed, but the elevators won't open. So dog, like, man, I'm sorry. I'm like, bro, it's cool because like the elevator broken, like you didn't really know. Man, so I'm gonna get home an hour later. Good thing it's my day off, man, because I've been getting home an hour later like every day. One day, the bright line had hit somebody. Hit and killed. The next day, Had my dentist appointment. Not today. I'm leaving the hospital late because of the intubation situation. I was about to go to like the Krispy Kremes over here. It's the Krispy Kremes where they say, anybody who knows Krispy Kreme donuts says you already know what's going on. The red light is on, they made hot and they made ready. But they got one down here in Miami where they make them like fresh from the dough. Then they heat them up with the glaze on them. I'm like, what? So I was trying to get down there to that. But I don't got no car. And to catch an Uber there, it's like 27 minutes to get there. That'd be 27 minutes back. My train coming in another hour, so I ain't finna try to rush it for no donuts. So maybe some other time. I gotta buy my ticket now. This ain't Krispy Kreme, but it'll work. This'll work too. This'll work.